Florida, I'm so familiar with like certain types of cars, right?
Yeah.
So being that I'm getting to know people from all over other areas of the country, I'm getting more familiarized with car choices and car culture in other areas of the country. So first I want to tell you thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk to us.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Yes, so I'll start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions. Is that cool for you?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so tell us how you got started being into cars and in the car culture.
Like for real, like my grandpa used to have a shop when I was a kid. He had a motor shop, you know. Then my pops had a couple cars. My step pops had whip cars. You know what I'm saying? My other grandpa had the foreign car. So I mean, that's really just being around them, and just like then a lot of people in my city had cars growing up. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? And it started from bikes though. It started from riding bikes. You know, Hot Wheel cars and bikes. Yeah. So
in Kansas City, what is you guys' choice? So like, you know, out in Cali, they like the low riders. What's your choice? What's the car scene like in Kansas City?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at my page, you see most of the cars in here got gold Daytons on it. You know, so gold Daytons and squatting. That's you know what I'm saying. We got the Forgiatos, the Ruchis, and stuff like that. But I think as I was growing up, we had a lot of gold Daytons. Like a lot of gold Daytons and squatting the car. Yeah.
So what made you start Kansas City Whipz?
To show the world that Kansas City got cars too. You know, like because I used to like I grew up watching East Coast Riders all the time. East Coast Riders and Midwest Street Riders, them DVDs. Like when I was like probably 13, 14 years old, I had their DVDs. And then like a few years ago, I was just like, I said, cause I just started seeing a lot of stuff going on. I'm like, I want to show people that Kansas City got Whipz too. Like we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Cause people think we country. They just think like we in the country cause they hear Kansas City and think that we just like fields like that. Like we are the city. You know what I'm saying? We're not just no cornfields and sunflower fields. You feel me?
So I won't lie. That's what I thought.
Yeah, a lot of people think that.
I won't lie. I definitely won't lie. So that's why when I first started following you, I was like, oh, okay. They got a few cards.
Yeah, we got some stuff like it. You know, Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. Which we're not even 5 minutes away from each other. We like right next to each other right there. And some people get that confused too. When they say Kansas City, they're like, oh, Kansas? No, I'm from Missouri, but it's also Kansas City, Kansas. But you know, it's two sides, but we all a family. We have one big city for real. You dig?
Yeah, because when I hear Kansas,
you think of Dorothy and Toto, don't you?
So one thing I love about the car culture is it surprises me. Like, because when I went to JD show Dunk Parks, you know, he's in Iowa, and we was in Iowa and Missouri. No, Iowa and
Nebraska. Yeah.
And when I tell you that they had some cars, I was like so surprised. Yeah. I went back and told everybody, I'm like, they got dumps. I was just expecting to see some real garbage out there, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, the Midwest got some. Yeah, we got some heat out here. You know, you got some heat.
I'm gonna have to come out there. I'm gonna have to come out there and holler at y'all because I was one of those people who thought y'all didn't have nothing. I'm like,
yeah, you gotta come. You gotta come to Kansas City. Yeah,
I ain't going to see no cornfields and like you said.
Yeah, that's funny.
But I was looking through your page and I was like I have been following you, but when I was looking through your page, like you ain't even noticed this either. Probably when I did your questions box in the story, I found a rapper from Kansas.
No, he from Missouri. See, like I said, that's what I'm saying. It's two different states, Missouri and Kansas.
Okay.
But it's two cities with the same name.
But y'all right there, right?
We right next to each other, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But it's a difference.
Yeah, I was fighting hard. I said, see, I'm gonna impress him. I'm gonna find somebody.
It was funny to me too because you put Tech 9.
And I found Tech 9.
I was like, I said, out of all people, Tech 9. But no, he the guy though. That's the guy though. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the only one that pulled up. Like the only one that I knew of that pulled up. I'm like, I don't know none of the rest of these now. I'm not finna put this music up there. So I was like, I'm trying to impress. See what I'm saying? I was trying to.
That was cool though.
So I guess that was an epic fail, huh?
Nah, it wasn't. Nah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with Tech 9. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, damn, Tech 9. You know what I'm saying?
So when do you guys have a lot of car shows up there? Do you have races up that way?
Like street races, yeah. But I don't think I think we just opened. I think they about to open back up the track down here. It's not actually in our city, like Kansas City. You probably get drive like an hour and a half away. So I think they opening back up the tracks. They're like in Topeka, Topeka, Kansas, they got a racetrack, and then I think in Sedalia, Missouri, they open up a racetrack. But I don't like as far as the big run racing, I don't think we really got that all the way. But it was like actually. What month it was? It was a few months ago. Actually, Dunk Master was down here too. Went to the car show. You know what I'm saying? They had some racing going on up there. Yeah.
So, what is your car of choice?
Like my favorite car I got, or my just like my car. I'm a box Chevy man. I like two-door cars. If it ain't 2 doors, I don't like them.
Really?
They cool. Yeah, I love 2 doors.
So you prefer a box Chevy?
Yeah, I prefer a 71 Chevelle, but.
Oh, now you talking now?
I think that's the best
71
car.
71 Chevelle? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the best car that was ever made in this world.
So you're not a Dunk man?
No, I love Dunks too. Actually, I grew up like in the 73 Dunk. That was my favorite car. Used to be. Until I got me a 2-door Chevy. Then until I got me a 2-door box, then I was like, yeah, I love this car. It fit right well with me. I could drive it like this. Yeah.
So what's your daily driver?
Under buckets. I used to drive my Chevy every day, honestly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I used to drive it. Like I used to drive that car.
So you a Chevy man?
Yeah. Yeah. I drive other little cars, but yeah, it got to be a Chevy. It got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like. So
I know we can get along because you're a Chevy man. See, if you had to say it Ford or something, we might have had. You know what I'm saying? We might have became arch enemies.
No, we don't. No, I don't mess with Ford. The only Ford I mess with is the 5.0 Mustang. But other than that. No, Ford is not. No, that's not where it's at.
Yeah, we on the same page on that. Let me tell you something. When Vanilla Ice did Ice Baby, I'm telling my age now. But you remember that car he had in that video? That made me want. And when O-Dog.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna get me one of them. Never got one. Probably wouldn't get one now, but I really love those cars too.
Yeah, I used to have one. It caught on fire though.
Now that was back in the days when when we'll drive a car, it didn't really matter what the motor was like, long as it crank up.
Yeah, it had a nice motor in it, but I don't know what went on with it. One night I was driving it and it just caught on fire when I was driving it. Yeah, I didn't know. I was probably 18, 19 years old, I believe. So that's when I first got me a Mustang. And I was hurt. I was hurt for I think I was hurt for years after that too. I'm still hurt to this day if I think of her.
That happened a long time ago. You can't still be hurt by that.
I used to love that car. Drop top too. I was loving that car.
So Kansas, take us through what do you guys do on the weekends? Do y'all do like how we do on the weekends? In Miami, they pull up at Sonic's and pull out all the cars. In Texas, they pull up to the park and pull out all the cars. What do y'all do?
Yeah, we got we go to the park. We got a park called Swamp Park. You know what I'm saying? You like, honestly, you can probably, any given day, you can probably catch people out there. But yeah, Sundays, of course, you know what I'm saying? We go to the park, ride down Prospect. We got our main street is Prospect in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? Kansas, they got Parallel. So any given day, but you might catch a whip out any given day down here, though. It ain't just like on the weekend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but yeah, we be packed. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get it together. Like, we're trying to bring the old days back where, like, a lot of Whipz be out. Because, you know, as you see now, you see more cars on posting. A lot of more cars is coming out now, you know.
But right now, y'all freezing there, right?
Yeah, it's starting to get cold.
You say starting. What's the weather?
Actually, I'm not in Kansas City right now. I'm out of town right now working. But I believe my brother said it's like 50 degrees or something down there or something like that.
It's what?
Like 50 degrees, 50, 40 something degrees.
Oh, that's not bad. 50, 40, not bad. Y'all get a lot of snow?
We ain't, like, I don't know, over the last couple of years, I don't think we've been getting we get a lot of snow, but I think it ain't really been snowing as bad as it used to.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we get snow. Yeah, we definitely get snow. Yeah.
Now, see, that's not something that I'm familiar with being from Florida. So y'all can keep that. Whenever y'all gonna have a car show or a race or something, send it to me. But if it's in the winter, I'm telling you right now, I'm not coming.
No, we ain't gonna do that. My boy Birdie on here.
Yeah, I don't do cold very well. That's like not something. So do y'all have any things that's coming up next year that you could let me know about?
Honestly, I know for a fact we do. I wouldn't be able to tell you the exact dates right now, but yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? The shows here is getting better now, you know.
What's the name of it?
No, I said the shows are getting better now. I don't know the exact dates, or I know a couple car clubs be throwing shows, but when I get the flyers or whatnot, I'll definitely send them to you. But I ain't seen no flyers out right now.
Okay, can I give you a piece of advice?
Yeah.
For whenever you throw yours, get your date out as early as possible.
Yeah.
Because right now, let me show you something. This is my 2021 calendar, right?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Let me show you this. I got March dates already.
Yeah.
I got April dates already. June is already full. I don't have no more capacity in June. So, except the first weekend in June. So, people already got their dates out.
Yeah.
For, you know, that's the thing. Like, I can't say I hate it, but I don't like that. My August is almost full. My September got a few dates. My October got a few dates. But I don't like that we wait until because like me, right? I work a 9 to 5, even though I do all this stuff.
Yeah.
I have to plan to fly to these. I got to plan to fly to Kansas City. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we need to try to get the dates out as early as possible. So I know that when you throw your show,
yeah,
that's like a nudge. That's like a nudge to you.
Yeah.
I know that when you throw your show.
Yeah. I'm getting it together right now. I've been kind of I've been working like crazy. Work 12-hour shifts right now. But yeah, I'm getting it together right now, so we put us together. But can you see them comments down there?
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, they
Twisted has Street Kings 2 coming summer 2021. When summer 2021? Tell them they need to get their date out on the calendar, because my summer is filling up so quick. And I'm gonna be honest, I usually pick a few shows in a month that I'm gonna go to, and I'm not gonna deviate from that. And it's usually the people that could get their dates to me the earliest.
Yeah. I also got a podcast coming out soon too though. On see my boy right there with the on the 5 Radio XL. Yeah, so I'm working putting together a podcast too coming soon. It's gonna be a straight whip car podcast. You know what I'm saying? Where we talk about just the whips. You know. Yeah.
So when can we expect that?
Get situated and putting it all together. You know, since I ain't been, I said we're getting everything together and putting it all together right now. Getting everything situated. How we gonna do it? What, you know what I'm saying? Everything. How we gonna put it together? How we gonna do it?
Right.
Yeah. Since I ain't been in the city right now, since I've been on this January. Okay, he said January, so that's when we're gonna go there.
Okay.
Since I've been on the road a lot. I've been flying around a lot, going to different states and whatnot, working. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I really ain't really been able to really even sit down and get nothing together for myself. But I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together.
So how did the pandemic affect you as in the way of the car culture? Did it make you more creative and want to come up with stuff, or did it make you stagnant, or what happened when that came about?
I don't think the pandemic really affected me. It really didn't, because I think we was still out.
Don't tell nobody that. Don't say that.
I'm just keeping it real though. The it was it really didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking but I did when I was just sitting in the house, I was thinking of other things to do with my page, or thinking of other ways to make Kansas City Whipz bigger.
Right. So can I tell you, when I first started, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but you can go.
No, you just keep cutting in and out, so I'm trying not to talk over you. But so can I tell you, when I first started following you,
yeah,
I have really watched your growth, right? Yeah. When I first started following you, you didn't have anywhere near the followers you have now. Because I remember when I first started following you, I looked at how many followers you have, and I'm not one of those people that feels like how many followers you have makes your content any more valid. It just helps. But I remember when I first started following you, I don't even think you might have had 5,000 followers, because I've been following you for a while. So I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for growing your content the way you have. You know what I mean? But I also am not I'm one of those people that feels like it's quality maybe over quantity, right? Yeah. So I personally don't have anywhere near as many followers as you have, but I feel like my followers are quality over quantity.
Yeah.
And I get them when them weed, because I don't smoke weed. So when them weed pages start following me, and them Illuminati pages start following me, I go ahead and block them. When all them fake pages start following me, I just go ahead and block them. So, but I'm proud of your growth, because you have come a long way as far as, you know, your content and your followers.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been trying when I run across them type of pages too. I delete them off the flip. Like, as soon as they get I really like when I see the comments, or when I see somebody message me, I just block them, because I ain't got time for that extra, you know what I'm saying, the extra stuff. You feel me? Like, that's, if it ain't about cars, it don't need to be on the page. If I see I delete everybody. If I hear somebody with a hating comment, I delete them, because we're not here for that. You know. Oh,
so you delete the people that come on your page with negativity?
Of course. We don't got time for no negativity. If you ain't supporting what you're here for.
Right.
You know, right. So just like a couple people the other day when somebody said, y'all just mess cars up, or y'all do this, it's, you know, just delete them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't like the car, then just keep on moving. You don't have to comment and speak on about what another person doing to his car. Like, if you don't like it, just keep on moving.
You know, I'm gonna tell you this. Being in this car culture has taught me a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
I used to speak my opinion on cars that I didn't really care for. You know what I mean? Like cars that I didn't really care for, or cars that I thought were ugly. before I really got heavy in the car culture, I would say it. I'd be like, oh, that's a... Yeah. But I think it was bought Chevy World. I can't really think of who it was. I think told me just say, that's not my taste. Yeah. That's not my taste.
Yeah, I don't even say that. I don't even say that now. Like if I don't like it, I don't say nothing at all. I just look at it and be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Because the person that
the people that's close to you know what that mean though.
I mean,
like when you look at it and say, okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, like you. I mean, like I really don't speak about one reason why I don't speak about nobody's car right now because, like, for one, my car is not finished right now. But even when my car get finished, I'm still not the type of person that just speak on other people what they did because if they like it, you can't tell a person that their ideal was wrong. You feel me? You can't tell them that what they think, even though you look at it and be like, what the fuck? I mean, my bad. What was he thinking? What was he thinking? What was he thinking when he did that? Like, what was really going in your mind when you spent all that money to do what you did? You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, if they like it, I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, big dog. More power to you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't.
In your head, you thinking you could have found something else to do with that money.
You could have definitely. You could have went to buy some shoes and clothes with that money or something. Bought you a new house or something. Like you spent way too much money for that car to look like that. So
I used to be so hard on people. Like I used to be so hard on people who had Crown Vics. I used to be so hard on people who had like a Altima on 30s or something. I used to be so hard on them. But I stopped. I was like, you know, everybody's in different stages in their mind and in their cars, so I'm gonna leave them people alone. yeah, for real. Okay, I don't mean to cut you off, but Blue Magic said September 4th. That's when it's going down. Street Kings 2 car show. You said it's called Street Kings 2?
Yep, the Street Kings Part 2. Yeah, car show, September 4th.
All right, I'm writing it on my calendar. Yeah. Where is that located?
Hey, it is gonna be in the same city. If it's in the same city, it'll be in Topeka, Kansas again. I don't know if it's gonna be in the exact same place, but last summer it was in Topeka, Kansas. So.
Okay. I added as soon as he tell the place, I'll add that to my calendar as well. Because like I said, I feel like people gotta know the earlier you put your date out, the better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I have some of the guys, they have a continuous year after year after year after year, they have it around the same date. Like MJ with Stunt Fest, I always know it's gonna be on my birthday weekend. So I never plan nothing. Stunt Fest is usually always the 24th, the weekend of the 24th, the weekend before the last weekend in April. So I always know. Fast and Flashy is usually always the same weekend in September. You know what I mean? So it would be really good for y'all to get a continuous the same weekend if possible. We know the dates aren't going to be the same, but if you say, okay, well, every year I'm going to have it the first weekend in September. Yeah. You know, every Heartland Motorsports, Topeka, Kansas. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it'll be the same spot, yep.
I'm going to write that down because I haven't been to Kansas yet for a show.
Yeah, you need to come on down here. You need to come on down here and check out what we got. You know, you'll love it. You'll love it. We got. You know what I'm saying? We different, but we actually. I mean, you'll see a lot of stuff that you like. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of dunks down here too. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of G.
Oh y'all got dunks. Okay.
Yeah. Like we got a man. You probably seen some of our dunks down in Florida though. Because I know I think it's like two people. I think it was like two people that used to be going down there all the time. But you heard of the Griffin brothers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the red drop top. I think 75. I believe so. Yeah, but we got here. We got some more too though, and we got more coming out. So we really got some. I can't tell nobody what they're coming out right now, but since I be behind the scenes, I get to see a whole lot of stuff. Like, and we got some real heat coming real soon. Like, man, it's crazy.
Well, maybe you could send me some like exclusive stuff
Yeah, we can work something out.
I'm campaigning for some exclusive stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
So,
of course.
What would you like for people to know about Kansas City?
Man, you gotta. It ain't really much to say. You just gotta come. You guys come check it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, I ain't gonna lie. It might sound crazy when I say this, but I want people to know that I think Kansas City started the squatting game. You know, like, a lot of people think it's from other places. It's cool, the card game. You know, so I love this card game. But as far as the squatting, we never rolled high. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple people. You got a couple people that put their cards up high. But since I was a kid, I never seen a card sitting high in my life here in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? You might, like I said, you might be seeing a couple people that try to follow the other states or what they got going on. But we got our own style. We squat. We've been squatting our cars since the 80s and 90s. And if you look at my picture, if you see every throwback picture I post on here, you see our cars are squatting. And these some pictures from the 90s and early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't something that we just started doing. We've been doing it. You know, if you come here, you will see a whole bunch of gold Daytons. We drive gold B laces up here. I don't know if you know what B laces is though. Yeah, you know the Daytons with the, you know what I'm saying, they stick out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They got the 3 pro. You feel me? Yeah. We ride them. We ride them in like. Man, we got a cold car culture though. We got some of the best music, some of the best paint. It just ain't being seen yet. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made this page to show everybody that we doing it too. You feel me? Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. I'm not really sure about September, but if you get anything earlier in the year, send it to me because I would really love to come out there and hang with y'all. But September might be possibly a little chilly. Know what I'm saying?
Nah, not up here. Nah, it's not.
It ain't chilly at all.
Nah. So it's gonna be hot.
Okay, it's still hot in September. Okay.
Yeah.
But as you get the date, send them to me. And also, G-Dog made a post. I put it in my story for people to go add their dates. So whoever that was in these comments told me their date, go to that post that G-Dog made asking for everybody's dates for their shows. Because he does that every single year, and make sure y'all add your dates to that. A lot of people rely on that. When he makes that post, I turn on my post notifications, and I periodically go back to that post, and that's where I get a good few of my dates from. So,
yeah.
Anything else you want to hear us? He said B laces and low ride. You know, we gonna have to. You know, like I said, it's not my style. It's not my style.
Yeah.
But hey, to each his own.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to tell people too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it. That's all you can do.
Right.
I smile and keep it moving.
But I do know lowriders. They spend a lot of money in them lowriders. They spend a lot of money. A lot of money.
Hell yeah, they do. Yeah, they really do. Like, I think they spend more. I know they spend more money than the big wheel culture. But now the big wheel culture, the big wheel culture is starting to do the same thing to their cars as lowriders though. They starting to do the frame off and they're touching every part of their car just like the lowriders do. So I think it's really neck and neck. But I think it's just the pumps and everything just cost. You know what I'm saying? Right. Put all the extra work into it. That's a whole different ball game right there. Like that's crazy.
Definitely a whole different ball game. Yeah. Well, I didn't have any more questions. Is there anything else you want us to know?
Not for real. You know what I'm saying? We got some shows coming up. Y'all just follow the page. You know what I'm saying? Follow the page. I'm trying to get my YouTube. I'm trying to get my video quality better. I ain't gonna lie. I've been slacking like a mug, but that's why you see me posting more now. Because at first I did this just for Kansas City. I wasn't thinking global. I wasn't thinking nationwide. I was thinking about Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? I didn't worry about the other city, the other states. I was worried about just our car culture as far as what we got going on. But I see that more people around the USA and around the world is liking it. you know what I'm saying, and giving me feedback and supporting it. So that's what I do now. I try to put more and try to do more for them and not just myself. Because I really, if you see the cards I post, I honestly just post cards that I like personally. Post cards other people like. Like if I like it, I'm gonna post it.
Right.
It's not getting posted. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say my opinion counts or that my opinion really matter. But you know what I'm saying? I do it from the page is really for myself, but I'm doing it for the people too that love to see cars. You know what I'm saying? Love to see cars on wheels and everything else too.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you sitting down to talk to me today. It was really nice speaking with you. Also, plug you say you have the podcast coming. Do you have a YouTube? Tell us where all we can follow you.
You can follow me YouTube, Kansas City Whipz. Facebook, I got a group on Facebook and a page on Facebook, Kansas City Whipz. When I get the podcast when we get the podcast situated, the link will be in the bio. And I'm gonna be posting it. I don't have a lot of content on YouTube right now because I'm really start getting back into it like I used to. But like I said, I got a lot of footage I'm putting together. I'm doing my own editing and stuff now, so I'm working on that. And I got some crazy content coming up, and I can't do nothing but try to just make the whole thing just better and try to make it better and try to do more. So.
Well, thank you for sitting down to talk to us today. I really appreciate it. I know you were busy working, but I really appreciate you taking time to speak with us today.
I appreciate you having me on here. I appreciate that. That's much love.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So we'll talk later, and you have a great day, okay?
You too.